Hello and welcome back to another Dreamweaver tutorial. This is video number 18 of the series where we are building a website, and I'm sharing how to build this website with you. And for those who have been following my tutorials may have noticed a few changes on my website. The website is up and running, as you know. So if I go to Internet Explorer and type in the URL of the website www.myuni.net, you'll notice from a very basic flat website it has been transformed into something that looks more appealing and more professional. We learned very basic things in initial lessons, and then we are trying to make it look more professional. The concepts are not different to what we did before. The only thing that is new in this website is this banner. I took my time to design this banner. I merged this photograph with banner. That's how it looks like now. What I'll do, I'll go back to Dreamweaver and open the index page again, and that's how it looks like in Dreamweaver. So this is the div tag here. A div tag is simply a data holder, a container that holds data. And this is another div tag here. This div tag has a table within it, and this table has two rows. One row is holding this banner, and the other row is holding this library item that has got buttons instead of direct links. Now in today's tutorial we'll learn how to design these buttons. So I've designed these buttons in Adobe Photoshop. We have to know the height and width of a button. We want the same height and width. So what I'll simply do, I'll drag this line from here and I'll leave it here, okay, and I'll drag another one and I'll just leave it somewhere towards the bottom of the button, and I'll drag one from here and just leave at the starting point of the button, and I'll drag another line and I'll drop it here. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll drop my cursor here and I'll press Control on my keyboard. So it's showing me, if you can notice, it's showing me the width and height. Width is 150 pixels and the height of the button is 30 pixels. So what we'll have to do is to open a, just remember these numbers, 150 pixel wide and 30 pixel is the height of the button. So we'll open Photoshop and open a new document, the width 150 pixels and height 30 pixels, and I'll say OK. What I'll simply do, I'll press Z on my keyboard and drag it to make it look a bit bigger, to zoom it in, and I'll create, the background is white, I'll create a new layer and I'll go to my rectangle tool, and this time I'll change the color to black. I'll say OK, and I'll just leave a little bit of space from the corner, from the side, not from top, just from side. So from here, and a little bit of space from right hand side as well. I'll create another layer now, and I'll go back to this tool here, and this time a rounded rectangle tool. So remember to leave some space and drag and drop just here and change the color to white. Now press gradient tool, reverse mode on, click this icon here and then black to white, say OK, add a layer mask, press your shift button on your keyboard and drag it down halfway through, and then just click once here on this layer, zoom out, and that's how the button looks like now. I'll add another layer. Everything should be on its own layer, and then text, choose your font, choose your size and the color, and I'll say e-commerce, and I'll drag and drop it somewhere in the middle, and I'll go to file and I'll save as new button, and I'll save it as a PSD document, so if we have to come back and change something, we can change it. I'll also save it as a JPEG